أفضل لقطات لكأس العالم في براول ستارز لعام 2025 ونشوف مين أفضل. الفرق المتنافسة.
Comes forward with the shield now. Piso's trying to get active at the bottom of the map, but it might be too late. Joker picked off. Hypercharge super here for Yoshi. He destroys Sabeme. That is disgusting. What a way to take the series. Fortunately for Sabeme, he had ducked super. The Doug himself, though, was taken out of the game. 4-1 in Stars. Sabeme dives in. That's what you're looking for. Gets a big pinch as well.
Now he staying alive, but the poison trickle is there. He's going to shoot straight for the nest egg. Goes down, but does he as well, indeed. Deru, double kill on the left-hand side, and now damage for himself.
Yeah.
10 seconds on the clock. Payne pushing forwards on this right-hand side. Tackler's now weak in the mid. Wang jumps in, McGarrett jumps over. What a takedown from him! It's going to ensure the step for 30 spots.
Face a deficit. Sargent now receiving some heat. That's a W for Sticky on the left-hand side. Now Novo surging forward. The red roster marching in. They've taken him underground, and it's a flood of red. Oh, an interception! Sargent now has popped the hypercharge. Breakaway on the left-hand side, and they'll drop Gree for assistance.
Now this is going to allow Revelant just to get in an aggressive position. They still need to score to claim this game. But here comes Bruce, straight into the back of the net. Ziggy super used to try and find him some space, but it's just too much. It's an avalanche on Cat Melton for Jay. Another set comes out from Revenant X. Let him escape if he were to jump over, so he's biding his time. Now he's gotten the super out of him. Piso doesn't really have anywhere to go. Sargent's still alive. Ticking down. The poison damage really bites. Mr. B jumps over the top. Leapfrogs Jay. Charges up. One more shot.
Hank, shooter that is left in front of him. Ali just hovering in this water, now going invisible. This is where things get scary. Response doesn't quite know where she's at, and they're just playing mind games to dive in.
Double! It is tough if you're out there as Hank. Gadget availability is also quite crucial. RBM here just gets kited out by the Mina, who's going to be a real issue, I think, for Tribe Gaming to deal with this setup. That is brutal stuff, man. Blink in your mid.
Outlaw response slowly trickles away. Has to be careful. This sandstorm might eat him alive. But Sargent there to cover for his teammates. Marco, the enemy team gym carrier, does go down. Not enough to progress forward. No, Jay wants to spell. Oh, what is he doing? Oh no! Disaster!
Jay has just served up 10 gems on the silver platter to Novo Esports, and they are more than happy to accept. Marco playing towards the back of the map. Here's Sabine is the one with the gems in hand, and Sargent is coming for him. But Sabine's got the damage, healing off the gadget. No! Bubble is burst. Response to be able to dive in now with a super at close range is guaranteed the kill. But Marco's got the damage. Phase shifted to recover the gems. And Novo Esports again begin the countdown.
Revenant have to do it all over. This time 15 seconds on the clock. Ash progressing up the map. Sargent waiting for his moment. Has to make this one count. Doesn't get the hypnotize on the proper brawler. And unfortunately the blunder could cost Revenant this set. Oh, it's so close.
But RAC is going to get some safe damage, and Humble are very much behind in that race. Eventually brought down by the Amber Hypercharge. Humble need to set up shop, but they don't have the damage output. It's going to be body blocked here heavily by SK Kalalas. RAC, get in front. Get down, Mr. President.
On the right-hand side, managed to pick up Semantic once more. And this is a real tough
dangerous
for Luki right now. He needs to speak to be able to get out of here. Boxes himself. Oh! Away. Might be able to get away from KR here. Still in the wall, waiting for help of his teammates. Can't get caught over the right, and he survived. That's nuts. How has he done that?
Have a charge there for Batman. Melty's got his too, so he can get forwards and get on the safe. It could be diminished so quick, but Batman's got to get a tap here, which he does. That's going to be massive, because that is going to be a stage correct. It's going to take some time for Melty to get the bounty. No, he gets it. That's absolutely huge.
To take down the Hank, they have enough damage just as a unit from Save Division to get the numbers.
Oh, what a roll from Shipampo. Now the hypercharge coming in, but look at this. An absolute stacking. The hypnosis is being cycled beautifully by Suzuku, but somehow enraged.
Frag after frag brings down the beefy Pam, and now Draco trying to force his way up the middle. The flamethrower going out. Lana popping hypercharge. Super for I Chaos. It's a takedown. Bataman trying to play against him, but he's just a support brawler. What's a lone berry supposed to do?
Zar continuing to tap it to shoot. That healing station went down immediately. He stays on his feet. There's a chance. The helping hand. The Batman is good, and Shoot can stay on the zone whilst semi-protected here. Goes down now, but Zar from the right-hand side has got the hypercharge in motion, getting some good taps. Rejects trying to make up for lost time here. They're doing well, but they cannot move off this zone. Heretics only require 12%.
Reject have to hold this line. Zar as a squishy brawler could struggle. Melty in hot pursuit of Lana. Wants the smoke on that right-hand side. Zar going to cut it off entirely. Now they can march on the left-hand end. High Chaos, Hypercharge Super. Click, no takedown. Heals galore between the healing station. Yet another one. Not enough though. Survives the onslaught. Reject climbing their way up to 100 as Team Heretics loses its last member. Don't count out Reject just yet.
No mark there. And a nice hit by Joker on Stabema. You got to start respecting those kooky poppers at this part of the game. Biso's been locked out. He threw that wall down himself. Joker comes forward with the shield. Now Biso's trying to get active at the bottom of the map, but it might be too late. Joker picked off. Hypercharge Super here for Yoshi. He destroys Stabema. That is disgusting.
Yeah, special delivery from Suzuki. But now maybe he can afford to go more on the aggressive, and that could be a plus. Let's see. Tempo's too low here. He's going to force himself back and allow Levi to bring down that hypercharge drop yet again. But that one gem's falling in as a rage finds all of them. They don't need the one from the mid. They can just take them straight from Zeta's pockets.
Shot clock available. Insane Division need to hustle like they've never hustled before. Hypercharge available for Suzuki. He pops it. Dragon's Breath goes down. 2 members remaining. Fighting against the clock. Suzuki dives in. Not enough though.
For Sands, he gets the kill. Hypercharge back in turn for Jay, and that provides a super up top to Sergeant. But here comes
Good dive.
Jump from Bobby. He gets it and gives SSG a lifeline.
Sergeant though has a chance to bring him down. It's a lot of gems going back into the hands of Revenant X-Spark, but she knows the problem. He's the protagonist. He's holding 9 gems at the moment, and Bobby's coming back in with a vengeance. Can't quite get to grips with Sergeant and can't quite build that super yet. Another push here for Revenant X-Spark, but Jay gets blown to smithereens. Shot from Sands are good. Now Eyes looking over towards Chino at 9 gems, and Bobby stunned up, walks into a bubble. Countdown here for Revenant X-Spark, and Chino finally has to get into the game. He's been holding 9 gems, playing safe, but now is not the time to play safe. You've got to reach for glory. Look, he's trapped. He might have to use a super here just for the invulnerability frames. Needs to find a way out. Zeus needs to rotate to maybe break him out of that position. Body blocking there for RBM, who's had just enough time to heal up. 13 seconds left in the round, but that fan storm could be a problem. Spiderlings spawn up, and RBM has to step outside of that dangerous area of effect. 6 seconds, still 1 star in it, but Luffy falls, and Tribe don't have a game plan to come back from behind. Biding his time. Now he's gotten the super out of him. Biso doesn't really have anywhere to go. Sergeant's still alive. Ticking down, though the poison damage really bites. Mr. Beam jumps over the top. Leapfrogs Jay. Charges up 1 more shot. Chaos here just playing defensively back in towards Vaughn, but Pitt has cleaned him up. Oh, great predictive dash.
Game, he's going to have a bit of an easier time to get these supers. Gero with the hypercharge, now going to pop it as well. Taco's another hypercharge of his own with a pinch coming in from Novi now. Taco's trying to get something done, but he's just going to be respawning. Big damage now and a huge little hypnotize there. Has 1 gem over his head and enters the realm. Gero going forwards and a jump from Juan Carlos will put him in a good position to get the reset, but he goes down as well. And the countdown remains for Foot so far. SPMN are not having the same luck with this brawler. And Meow's just going to hypercharge Realm Tacos, take him out of the situation and not let him get Pain back into the air. Now the super comes forward from Pain, Juan Carlos as well. Now can they get the reset? They do. The gems, I don't know if they're going to be able to get him out, as now he goes in and he might go as well. Meow, Realm's Pain, trying to get him down, but Juan Carlos hypercharging his own. Doesn't get the stun as Meow times the jump perfectly.
A massive move for Age Boys with the hypercharge as well. At the moment, Batman and Melty are doing their best, but it is so close. Reply Totem taking no chances to get on this loop prematurely. Batman with huge heals, shoots surely gonna fall to this right-hand side, and it does. It's Rejects on the zone and trickling out in terms of HP. But Nari, and Naru gets it! Oh, 1%! It's gonna be Reply Totem to get it!
It's all over for Crazy Raccoon. 7-star difference. So much to make up. They have to all in STMN without getting traded out.
They can find Pain and Juan Carlos. It can be done. Pain is now low. Moira with the magic hand. He's got the hypercharge.
No way.
Could he bring back 2? It would be insane. Pain is now low. Marked up. They got 1.
No way.
1. They get it.
Full work of Angel Boy with a hypercharge Kaze. Reply Totem have to respect SK Gaming. They are bleeding out, falling further and further behind. They have to make a play, and now's the time.
Angel Boy might be able to make something of this. Joker just goes a little bit preemptively there and gets punished. Now Reply Totem catching up for lost time, but SK Gaming, they only need 10% on the zone. And that healing station from OPE should be able to secure that right-hand side. Joker's lurking forwards. He needs to make a winning push for his team here. Be aggressive in that regard. Angel Boy forcing OPE into the round. Joker low HP. It's getting so close. 95% apiece. Yoshi versus Maru. It's Maru that gets it by 2%. Ensure a kill towards the end. As we approach the 15-second mark, CR are going to push.
It can't be over here. It just can't. Humble now to stand and fight for the right to continue to compete for the World Championship. 9 seconds left. Milk starting to pinch on the right-hand side. He pops his super Tensei. Looking at Semantic. He's looking like a tasty morsel. And he goes. Able to get away as well with a super. But not to safety. Crazy Raccoon. The King of Old has returned to claim his dues. From the dumpster to the throne. Into history once more. Tensei, the little genius. Now, the thrice crowned King of